Good evening, everyone. January 16th, 2019, new comic book day. I have a bunch of comics from I got from time of last Wednesday till today, including 2 CGCs and a book and something to show you, kind of sort of related. Let's jump right into it. It's been a it's been a day, you know what I mean? Best part of the day was looking forward to new comic books, so waiting for the end. But I got Superman, Death and Life of Superman, a novel based on the Reign of Superman series. I thought it was something different, to be honest, when I bought it. I thought it might have been like a history of the time period, whatever, of the issues or why they did what they did. But it's a novel like any other book you get from the movie. So, cool. I'll read it anyway. It's cool. My wife got this for me. So for Spider-Man, on the magazine cover. Just something for the history of Spider-Man since I've been getting into Spider-Man. She got it for me. Something to add to the collection. All right. I'll start with the new comic books, shall I? And I'll go to the stuff that I got before today a little bit later. Just the way I want to do it. From my comic box at the shop, my comic book store, I got The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, number 16. It's a little older, but I had it in my box for a while. I hadn't quite gotten it yet. Decided to get it this time. I like this whole family aspect of Spider-Man. All right, now for the new stuff that just came out today. Black Widow number 1 with the Stan Lee black bar. Didn't know what to make of this one, but Black Widow is a good character. I thought, at the very least, it's the number 1. She's a prominent Avenger. Might as well get it. I think it's going to be good, but we'll know until I read it. Been looking forward to this one. The Batman Who Laughs, issue 2 of the mini 6 series. Really love that first. Really love the first one. That came out before. Really loved it. I like it a lot. Also got the B variant. B cover. Although I like the variant cover of the first one, issue 1, a lot better. This one, when it was just the smile, I believe, and the metal bar blindfold. I don't quite understand the meaning and purpose of that, but I like this, or I like the other one much better. This one with the blood and gauze and a little bit more, just a little, it's like trying to copy. It's just not as good as the first one, in my opinion. But it's cool. Variant cover. Never know if that's going to really take off or not. The Flash, issue 62. Excited to get it. Kind of reminds me of Mr. Terrific on the Arrow and all that, just the jacket and all that. So it's one of those throw caution to the wind and just get it because you want it, or just get it and see how it turns out. Fantastic Four, issue 6. Like that Von Doom cover. Like the fact he almost looks like he's made of jade. Yeah, it looks like jade, and the only thing that's not in that shade or whatever is his eyes, inside his eyes. That's cool. But yeah, it really looks like he's a jade statue, except for the eyes. Can't wait to read that. I like the fifth issue, issue 650 or whatever, when Ben and Angelina got married. I really liked it. All right. And Superman number 7. Definitely look forward to this because, yeah, he goes from a little kid to like 10 years old to 16 years old. So, yep, definitely what happened to those years. Also got the B cover, variant cover. And I really like this one. I mean, I like the whole, she's dressed as, Lois Lane dressed as Superman. Really, really cool. I like it. In fact, I think it's my favorite part of the cover is her. Really like the cover. But something about this one here, I mean, this to me, I think is cover of the week. Really cool. It's really, really cool to me. Wonder who Finch is down there. I don't see the name listed down here unless it's a first name or a last name or whatever of the cover artist, but I'll have to look inside. But really, really, I think this is cover of the week for me. It's awesome Superman, the red of his eyes. He just looks like a do not fuck with me kind of guy. All right, the comics that I got. Because I went like 3 or 4 times to my comic book store last week. I mean, and I bought something every time, so didn't mean to. It just happened. I got Legion of Superheroes, number 259. I think this is I don't know. The idea that I got from reading it or whatever is like after this is when they got Superboy's own series kind of a thing. So I'm not sure. I like the cover. I got it. I read it. I gave it a shot. It's cool. I bought this one. Excuse me. I bought this one because of the comic I bought last week. I just wanted to see the tie-in, and there was a lot of similarities, at least as far as theme goes, not story. DC Comics presents Superman and the Freedom Fighters, issue 62. So because I got the Freedom Fighters, there's a 12-part, I think another 12-part series that I wanted to get this just because of the cover. I wanted to see what similarities might have been there. I like it. This was a back issue at my comic book shop. There was actually 2 or 3 of these of this same cover. Both me and my son got it. Just loved the cover of Superman. Superman number 22. Just the whole heat vision tunnel scenario with red hue of everything. Really, really cool. And that one of those just for the cover purchases. Infinity Wars, Infinity number 1. Really love that cover. I like the story too. It was interesting. Infinity Stones freed up or whatever, and they, given a life or soul of their own by the Soul Stone, so they chose their possessor or host or whatnot. It was interesting. Definitely a really, really good book. I will definitely be following this series. The Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 1. I put it in my box. I didn't get it last week or the week it came out, but I said put it in my box. I think I'm going to get it. And they did, and I did. I like the story a lot. fact, I think it's what pushed me over, convinced me to start collecting Amazing Spider-Man. So I started to do that. I bought a lot over the weekend of 100s or low 200s or whatever. I want to get the issue 1 to 441 when the volume 1 stops. I bought 3 True Believers just because I got Ant-Man and the Hawkeye Avengers Assemble off the cover Avengers 223. Got it because someone else pointed out on one of their YouTube videos that it was an homage to the Captain America Civil War when Hawkeye fires Ant-Man on the arrow. So I got it. It's cool. Enjoyed it. True Believers, what if Kraven the Hunter had killed Spider-Man? Interesting story. Interesting how it turned out or whatever. I liked it. I guess it makes sense too. And then with the comic book cover I see of Superman breaking out of a grave, that's the real version of what really happened. But my favorite True Believer was Marvel Knights Daredevil the Man Without Fear, based on the Daredevil #1. I really enjoyed this. It makes me wonder if I gave Daredevil with Ben Affleck, I think is his name, just too much of a hard time when I saw that movie. I mean, I'm still not going to go out and collect the comic books. I mean, I might collect 1 or 2 key issues, but I'm not going to go out and collect the whole set. I got it. I finally found it on eBay, and I got it. The Amazing Spider-Man Giant Size Annual #21. The Spider Wedding. This is the civilian clothed cover, not the Spider-Man suit cover. Nice, solid, fine, very fine. I like it. Next up, I'm going to leave my one. Actually, I got one more True Believer. But I'll say it just for the last little bit here. My wife got this for me as a early birthday present. She meant it for it to be a surprise, trying to sneak it in the house. My son was supposed to distract me, but that didn't go off as planned. I saw her walk into the house carrying 2 slabs, 2 CGCs. She bought a, I won't show it off, it's hers, but you can see it right there. It's next to the magazine on the wall right there. It's I forget which one it is exactly. It's Cosmic Ghost Rider #4, the Virgin cover, and really gorgeous, 9.8. She wanted it, so she got it for herself. But this one was supposed to be for my birthday because I mentioned I really liked this issue. But she I saw her carrying 2 in. So, but I'm a pretty sharp person, deduction wise, kind of like like Batman, and just I made me think on she carried 2 in. I don't think she portrayed an interest in any others. It might be the one that I portrayed interest in, and she's getting it for me as a birthday present. I didn't say anything for about 10, 15 minutes or whatever. Family, because my family was there and all that when she came in with her. But I wanted to know. I was a little bad, a little bad kid. I saw when out of the blue when she was talking there, when she's done talking, I said, "By the way, thank you for the CGC." What? The CGC comic of Supergirl. She turned to my son. I thought you said he didn't see. And he didn't. I didn't see. You told me about it. Got a nice playful slap upside the head. It was funny. And so she gave it to me early. I said, "You can don't give it to me early. I know. Yes, I know my birthday. When my birthday presents is. We give each other multiple presents. Just just give it to me on my birthday. I'll wait. I'm happy to wait." She didn't want to since I knew about it, so she gave it to me early. It's a Supergirl #1 of the new 52, a 9.2. It's the second printing. It's a nice near mint minus. I have the graphic novel, or the trade back, whatever you want to call it, of issue 1 through 5 or 6. I'm not sure. It's the end of the reign, or whatever, or into the reign, whatever, when after she defeats the war machines that Rain is. And then the trade paperback, I'm not trade paperback, sorry. The True Believers, Venom versus Spider-Man. The reprint of my Amazing Spider-Man 7.5, signed by Todd McFarlane. I did another video about this one right before. You can watch it. I unboxed it live. Bought it on eBay, just happened to have it. My wife convinced me to get it, so nice 7.5. I love. This is my all-time favorite issue, or favorite issue that I have in my collection. I love it. First origin and first full appearance of Venom, Eddie Brock, Thing appearance, and the last black costume. I bought this on eBay because I knew I wanted to. I knew I just bought that. I had wanted to read the story, but honestly, unless you're an idiot, or not an idiot, should I say, unless you're a person who prefers raw, and there are those who do that, and kudos to you. I prefer both, CGC and regular. But I wanted to read the story. And the funny thing, the cool thing that got me super excited is I flipped open the cover. The very first page, Mary Jane Watson cowering in fear. I'm on, that looks familiar. And I'm flipping and all that, and I'm seeing all that stuff and going, I've flipped the pages going, this is so familiar. I know this. And by the time I made it to the back page, one of the back pages when Spider-Man throws the black suit in the fire, and Mary Jane's holding up his old one, I'm like, I had read this issue, I think, in high school. I think it was part of a trade paperback, graphic novel, or whatever. I think it was something, because they had a few of those things on the shelves. Don't know why they have them in high school, but they had a few. I read them as a kid. But I read this whole storyline from at least 300, at least this one. I think it might have been a few, maybe like 298 and a little past 300 or whatever. But I know I read this, and so I was so excited. Going, I read this. I read this story. This is cool. I'm just all geeking out over Spider-Man here. And so I was super excited and super cool. I couldn't believe that I'd read it before and hadn't remembered, should I say, that I read it before. Of course, I wasn't into these as a kid. I didn't read comics other than the newspaper ones that came in the newspaper on Sundays. It was only real recently here last year that I got into collecting comics. And so, I read graphic novels, things like, things that these stories came in. I read those. I remember reading those, but I didn't read single issues. So I had no clue. I could have gotten this way back when for a lot cheaper. I could have started collecting comics way back then a lot cheaper. I was super excited and so cool. I couldn't believe it. Anyway, that's my little ramble. Got a couple of True Believer to match and read that. Got a nice, valuable Todd McFarlane signature. You know, and got a couple more things coming in the mail, including a I call it a personal grail of a Thor run. I was after a few issues, the key issues, and whatever, and I finally found one. Should be in the mail, or it's in the mail. Should be here. Actually, it should be here tomorrow or Friday. I'll do another video of that one when I'll show it on Wednesday with other new comic books. But tomorrow I have a package coming from Longbuck's Love Affair here on YouTube. He had a garage sale for Back a Letter Word, and I bought 2 sets off of him. About 22 comics, so I figured I'd do them all at once. It's just its own video unboxing from him. Just because otherwise it'd be a huge amount of comic books on Wednesday, and just more stuff to do. Extra long video that you probably don't want to see. Of course, this one's probably what now? 25 minutes now? Oh, 20 minutes. I'll wrap it up. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please like and subscribe. Share my page to other comic book fans out there. I'm just trying to grow my page. Trying to become a bigger part of the community that I just joined. I really enjoy watching all these videos on YouTube. Longbox Love Affair, Arkham Comics, Vintage Comics. Dogs, behave! I'll just enjoy all these communities and pages. I've watched so many videos of unboxing, CGC unboxing, comic book hauls. I just really like being a part of the community, and so I would like to grow my channel more, just so I can be a part of it. So I appreciate your help any way you can, and hopefully I'll see you next week for my next video. Have a good night, and see you next time. Bye.